Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Milan. So I have sort of a rant slash just some information, I guess, to give to you guys that I happened to come upon last night. So basically last night I was scrolling on Instagram till like 3 a.m. You know, it'd be like that sometimes. And while I was scrolling, I came upon all of these pages of celebs using Photoshop, basically. And I was really going deep into all of these different accounts and all of these photos of celebrities and famous models and things like that that people look up to, that also use Photoshop, just like a lot of us use Photoshop. Like, I have used Facetune in the past on my pictures. I've had complete total fails that just look ridiculous afterwards. I think everyone can admit to at least editing or photoshopping a pic a little bit before, even if it didn't turn out bad. You know, people edit their photos, people try to tweet things that they don't like about themselves, and that's just like a fact. But while I was going through this discovery of all of these accounts and things like that, it just really dawned on me that you don't, even if you are the perfect or ideal body type like these supermodels are, they still are photoshopping their bodies. They still are adjusting things about themselves that they might not like or that they wish were different. And I don't know about you, but for some reason last night that just really struck a chord in me, because I was seeing Bella Hadid, Kendall Jenner, just any Victoria's Secret, any super well-known model, or just Instagram model, or any girl that you might look up to and think, oh my god, she's so perfect, she has the perfect body, she has the perfect face, she has the perfect whatever. Not to get too shady, but a lot of these people have a lot of work and injections done. They Photoshop their photos. That's just the truth. And maybe I'm late to finding this out, but I just really saw a lot of it last night, and I was so confused. And I don't know, in my mind I always kind of thought oh, those people are skinny and perfect and beautiful because they were just born that way. And yeah, there can be people that are born with good genetics and have nice bodies and a pretty face and things like that, but that is not always the case. And a lot of these models, Candace Swanpool, Adriana Lima, just any big well-known model that you see, they looked maybe not drastically different before, but they looked somewhat different to how they look now. These people, they get injections to make their cheekbones more pronounced, and they get chin filler, they get filler along their jawline to make their jawline more snatched and sharp. They get Botox up here, they get eyebrow raises or eyebrow lift, whatever it's called. They get lip injections, all of them get lip injections. All any famous well-known model has lip injections. That's just a thing. That's just the truth of the nature. They get nose jobs, or you don't even have to get a nose job nowadays to fix the way your nose looks. Like, you can get filler put into your nose to literally give yourself a different nose shape. So, I mean, I'm just scratching the surface on like the procedures that these models get done. But they start off, some of them start off looking like pretty average, pretty normal. Like, yeah, they're pretty, they're good looking people, but they're really not that like much different than you and me when they start. But then once they get their career going, like Bella Hadid, I saw photos of her when she was younger, and it's just weird because these people, they get work done, they get procedures, they Photoshop and things like that, then they get interviewed and they get asked questions and they always deny it. They always say, oh no, my nose just naturally became that shape. Oh no, I didn't get my boobs done, I just started eating more, which we all know is a lie. You know, they just like, no, I didn't, they just always deny it, which I think is like the real issue of this, because it's like one thing if you get work done and you say, yeah, I got this done, I wanted to change this about myself, because that's fine, nothing is wrong with that. But I think where it becomes unhealthy and where it becomes dangerous for other women that are looking up to you and things like that, it becomes dangerous when you are acting like you just naturally were given these features, or you're naturally born this way, which is not the case. So then these women, like people like you and me, we look at them and think, oh my god, how do they look like that? How are their lips like that? How are their eyes like that? That's, oh, I wish why can't I look like that? And then that's where it becomes toxic, because these women are lying about procedures that they had done, but the general public is over here thinking like, wow, I can never look like that because they're just naturally born that way. They're just naturally gifted, and I'm not, which is like not the truth. And it just really sucks. But to go back to what I was saying, yeah, like Bella Hadid, she started off like looking completely different, like just an average teenager, young adult person, and she got her nose done. Now she has a very recognizable nose. Before, she had a nose that was like that and had a bump in it. And now she has a very flat swooped nose, and she has the lip filler, you know, all the common procedures that you get done, that they get done. And she has literally denied getting a nose job. She's denied all of these things. And it's just like, come on, man. Like, why not just own up to it? Like, it's like, if you wanted to change something about yourself, it's not that big of a deal. But like lying about it, that's just not cool. Like, I don't know. Anyway, I guess what I'm trying to get at is don't be so hard on yourself. Don't let social media specifically and all of these people that you look up to or you think are role models, or you just find them to be beautiful women that you wish you could look like, don't be fooled by what you're seeing on social media, because it really, 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 really is deceiving. Like, people can go from a 2 to a 12 on social media because they can literally Photoshop everything about themselves and pose a certain way, do certain things, and then just Photoshop the crap out of their photos, and they could literally be like completely different people, like unrecognizable. So yeah, just don't be hard on yourself. If you want any like images to help you feel better about yourself, I guess I would say follow Celeb Face on Instagram. that's the account that I first came upon last night when I was like looking into this, and they basically just show like photos of like original photos of like a model or Insta model or something, and then they'll show the photo that the person actually posted of themselves, like once it's photoshopped. And sometimes it's not that bad, but sometimes it's like, whoa, that's pretty crazy. So yeah, guys, I don't know, just don't be hard on yourself. Know that literally no one is perfect. Like, even the hottest supermodel, like even Gigi Hadid and Kendall Jenner, Photoshop their pictures and don't like certain things about themselves, and yeah, that's just the truth. So and don't I'm not gonna say don't Photoshop your pictures, but maybe just like take a deeper look at yourself and realize that maybe you don't need to Photoshop your pictures. Maybe it's not that serious, and maybe don't fall into the lie of Photoshopping your images like everyone is on social media these days, because like I said, it just really becomes toxic for the next person that's looking at your photo and saying, oh shit, she looks like that, how'd she look like that, what's wrong with me, why can't I look like that? And I think it just becomes a cycle at that point. So if you don't want to see these fake photoshopped images, I would say definitely don't follow people that are posting these fake photos and make you feel shitty about yourself, because that's not good. And also don't fall into that same trap. Don't Photoshop your pictures to where you're unrecognizable. So yeah, I don't know. Thank you guys for listening to me. I hope I got my point across well. I don't know. This was just really on my mind last night. And yeah, I hope you guys like this video, and I will see you soon. Bye guys.